Hey, it's my favorite day of the week. New comic book day. In reality, my favorite day of the week is shipment day, but shh, it's all the same thing if you pretend. But anyway, let's take a look. Aquaman number 2, and there's just a couple of covers that we may or may not be able to get to. Tulalute cover. It's gorgeous. I'm pretty easy when it comes to those things. I don't think there's another one back there. No. All right. An epic collection, finally, for Young Avengers. This collects the original series plus the Children's Crusade story. This does not include the miniseries from the assorted Marvel crossovers, but this is the meat and potatoes of the Young Avengers, and mostly written by Heinberg and mostly drawn by Jimmy Chung, who created them together. Basically, a young Avengers team appears while the Avengers are presumed dead, and they all seem to have connections to other Avengers characters, and we are unsure at the beginning where they all come from. And there's one missing, one prominent one missing. No, I guess that's right. But it was a bunch of fun. It was extremely well done and has been sporadically in print over the years. I'm hoping this one stays available. Absolute Batman number 1. This is a 5th printing. So finally have the first issue for reading purposes back in the store. And then issue number 5 comes out. And 2 covers, and that should be it. Batman Dark Patterns and some glare. Batman and Robin. Cable Love and Chrome continues. Sam Wilson, Captain America. Of course, Red Hulk's involved. And Captain America for Dummies, written by Stuart Moore, who just been in and around the industry for decades. This should be a very well thought out and put together book. I intend to read it, not because I don't know these things, but just for the enjoyment. I believe Marvel's doing a couple of these, so look for more in the future. New Champions continues, and a lot of glare there. Creepshow in Love, because we needed a Valentine special for Creepshow. A collection of the Cruella de Vil miniseries. DC vs. Vampires World War V, Darkness and Light. This is a one-shot special stuck in the middle of that series. Deadpool. This starts a crossover with Miles Morales. And then Deadpool Team Up. That's the last issue of that series. Deadpool Wolverine. Dick Tracy. And more glare. That's no better. And Doom gets a miniseries because he's taken over the world. And there's a gaggle of covers here. Try and keep the glare off. This is the one I got the most of. For folks asking for it, you'll probably get this one because it's Mike Mignola. And this is from the halcyon days of Marvel, and I just love it. Though I also enjoy the design of that. So, And then Doom Patrol gets DC's finest treatment. That's a collection of a ton of the early Doom Patrol stories. DC Connect, talking about what's coming out in about 2 months. Hey, the summer of Superman begins. We'll have to see if that's really a big deal, because Superman, we need more support for Superman. Geiger, Green Hornet and Miss Fury. Green Lantern Corps. The Corps gets a book again. Basically, it's everybody that's not Hal Jordan. Though, I bet Hal Jordan's inside this issue. It's fine. We talk about this a lot. Us and me and the Green Lantern readers. A couple of covers. And then a shiny version of that one. I Hate Fairyland. Labyrinth, this collects the 3-issue Marvel miniseries, which had been re-released 6 months ago or so. This collects it all in one book. Lucky Devils continues. Magic of the X-Men. This was a shock. Magic sold out, and sold out lots of places. And I didn't expect anybody to quite pay attention to another X-Men series. So I got a few more than I would have in the hopes that I can make a few more people happy. Marvel Mutts, which is just a cute thing, don't worry. Monster High, New Scaremester continues. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu. Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe. This collects 2 different stories from years ago. Again, just very imaginative and lots of murder. Spawn. Spider-Boy. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. Amazing Spider-Man. This is a facsimile edition of number 129, which was the introduction of the Punisher into the Marvel Universe. Amazing Spider-Man. Spidey and His Amazing Friends. That's a DK Super Readers. That's a pre-level, so very early readers, which I love having on the shelf. Star Trek Lower Decks. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories. The Bad Batch gets a series. We'll see how long this lasts, but I figured a few eyeballs might catch that. And then Absolute Superman. That's a reprint of number 1, of course. And I want to say that's a 3rd printing of number 1, but have the beginning back in. And then a 2nd printing, I think, of number 2. Yes. So we should have all of the Absolute Supermans again. And then a collection for Action Comics. And then a regular issue of Action Comics. And another one of the sort of blast from the past. Way to go, DC, in your scheduling. Last Days of Lex Luthor. I do not know how long it's been since the first issue came out. I want to say it was last spring, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is a 2nd printing of the first issue in prep for the 2nd issue coming out. I did have one person add this to their list since it came out. You'll get a 2nd printing of this, but the people that already picked up number 1, you won't get a 2nd printing unless you pick up the other copy. But I did not get them for you specifically. Immortal Thor, Transformers, and this is the first appearance of a totally brand new Transformer. Void Rivals Volume 2, this collects the 2nd story arc of that series. We're Taking Everyone Down With Us is a new series coming from Image. This is a preview edition, Where Monsters Lie. Wonder Woman number 2, I think that's a 2nd printing. That's a 3rd printing of number 2. And then Absolute Wonder Woman number 2. And then X-Men. And then one extra thing, and this is because it sparked my interest. Surrounded, about America's First School for Black Girls, 1832. I was a history major, and I studied a lot of the civil rights stuff. I don't remember much. Please don't quiz me. I do my best, but a lot of it's gone because I haven't had to work it, so to speak. But in Connecticut in 1832, there was a school for girls, and the community thought that was cute and adorable because, silly girls, why would you educate them? But it was harmless at that point because it was white girls. And then a year after Nat Turner's rebellion, the school decided to admit black girls as students. And the community, of course, lost its collective beep. And there was a court case before Dred Scott and before Board of Education. And this court case informed both of those cases at the Supreme Court. So I'm going to read this. I'm hoping to learn something. and I feel like this would be a fascinating read. So that was for fun for me, and that is everything. If you see something you like, please let me know. Subscribers, remember, I get the books, you buy them from me. Especially you long-term folks who haven't been in a while. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you see something you like, let me know. Sooner the better. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.